don't know if you guys have noticed, but my videos have actually gotten a lot longer into like the 20 plus 30-minute range. And I believe I said in another video that it was because of like, I got like new internet, I got fiber speeds, right? So yeah, it only takes like a couple seconds to upload a video after like the whole process is done. Usually when I render it, it's like, depending on how long it is, and like what FPS I'm recording in and stuff like that. Yeah. That usually just depends on what FPS I'm recording in and how long the video is in that FPS, which will give me like the raw file, which is usually probably, we'll just say around 50 gigabytes. And then when I run it through Vegas, it's probably slightly less. But then once I upscale it, it gets like really, really, really small. Like it's only a couple gigabytes. And then, you know, I upload it to YouTube and it's good to go. It only takes a couple of seconds. I am so dead here. Anyway, I don't know if people really prefer the longer videos. I haven't been looking at my analytics recently. I should probably do that. I just try not to think about it too much. I just kind of upload and call it good. But yeah, let me know if you guys prefer like the more digestible content, which is like probably around the 10-minute range versus an actual 30-minute video. Oh, okay. I think for Hypixel, I might try to keep it a little bit shorter because I think the Hypixel community probably would prefer more around the 8 to 10 minute mark than a actual 30-minute video. I just lose track of time and it ends up being longer than I want it to be. But yeah, anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is because I discovered that I've had a double NAT on my network for the longest time. And basically a double NAT is like when you have a system, or I guess network system, where it's like you have your actual modem router that like, that makes the internal network, like on your home network or whatever. It's really hard to explain because I don't fully understand it. But from what I've Googled, it's something like that. The double NAT occurs when it's when you have another router that's also connected to your network, which is what I have. Because I don't get signal to my phone for some reason. So I have like a extra router that kind of acts as a wireless access point. So anyway, I had it connected to the WAN port because that's how it's supposed to be set up normally. So I just figured you just plug it into the WAN port and then it gives you your internet. But little did I know, doing that creates the double NAT. And you're actually supposed to use a LAN-to-LAN connection. And it was so weird because I always wondered why when you did like a DHCP, like reset or whatever, it kind of didn't really flush out the old internal IPs or something to like the devices connected to the router. And that's what sparked this whole like Google search. I was like, that's probably not how it's supposed to work. Let me Google this. And then I discovered double NAT. So now my connection's like really smooth, and double NATs essentially like adds a little bit of latency and like whole like processing or whatever, something like that. I guess like the simple terms would be like, imagine a VPN. You know how like a VPN works and like it kind of like encrypts your traffic and everything like that. Take that, but like on your entire network, and that's essentially what a double NAT is. Also, there's something else that I have discovered via, I say Google, but it really is ChatGPT, because I've been sleeping on the like AI train because I didn't like, when it first started happening, it wasn't really good. And I don't know if it's like improved. I know that OpenAI released like a $200 plan a month for some reason. I saw that on Twitter and I was like, who pays for this? But anyway, that's a topic for another time. Anyway, so I did like a BIOS update when I updated my BIOS like a couple months ago. This was back in like April, I think. And I think I talked about this in another video. I can't really remember. But anyway, apparently when I did that BIOS update, it just didn't really, it doesn't save the XMP profile correctly. And I don't know how someone's supposed to just like know this off the top of their hands or off the top of their head. I don't know how somebody's supposed to like know when your BIOS XMP profile or like settings, I guess generally speaking, when you change, don't really get applied properly. How are you supposed to know that's like a BIOS issue, right? Basically where I'm going with this is I'll just give you the solution. So the solution was to reflash the BIOS, and that fixes the problem. But leading up to that entire thing, I had no idea what the problem was for this entire time. And that's why I say, I was like, how is somebody supposed to know that like a BIOS setting, in this case XMP profile, is not being applied properly. That just doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, we finally won a game. I uploaded an MMC video the other day, and it actually was not the video I was planning to make. I was doing a comment. I was mid actually doing a commentary that I took like, I think 3 takes on because I lost my train of thought 3 times. And I ended up doing party fights, which is what the video that's on the channel is, which I didn't think was gonna do that well, my channel standards anyway. I uploaded it being like, okay, this is 30 minutes. This is probably not gonna get many views, probably less than 100. Probably not many likes, maybe like 2 likes, something like that. And then I you know, like I didn't have any expectations for it because it's a Mindman Club video. I'm trying to do really kind of half and half if I can. So anyway, I uploaded that video and it was actually really fun, but I was in the middle of a commentary on MMC because I couldn't find anything to queue on Hypixel consistently for a video that wouldn't take me 4 hours. And it ended up turning into a party fights with my mic on, which I normally wouldn't do, and I don't think I actually have done. I do have a different video that's unlisted that's also party fights, but this is from like a couple months ago. And let me know if you would like to, if you want me to unlist that or public that, and you can watch that. It's, I don't really remember what it is exactly, so I'll have to like rewatch it, but I just know that I have it. So this is probably going to be the last game because, like I said earlier, I want to keep this kind of short. And at least for the Hypixel content, I know MMC people who do ELO series and ranked and stuff like that can like do like a 30-minute ELO series and people will actually sit through it. But for the Hypixel player base anyway, I'm going to try to keep this short in the Hypixel video short. So we're going to wrap up with our closing thoughts. Our closing thoughts will be that let me know if you guys would like to see more duels content, even though I don't really play it. I do play no debuff on there, but that's like, can't really make a video out of that, like a commentary anyway. It would just probably be gameplay, which is what like my old videos were that I did, kind of like getting into the swing of things. So yeah, let me know if you want me to play duels again like I did before. If you want me to do client reviews, basically anything, honestly. I do have, I was thinking about making like a settings release, which I know everyone does, but they don't really do it right. I do it right. And it's not even like there's settings that you can use that are like objectively speaking just better, and then some people just use stuff just for the hell of it, and it's like you have no idea what you're doing. Usually I don't, but like come on now, somebody needs to die here so I can shoot them. Yeah, I'm probably gonna maybe make a Skywars videos next. Actually, if the next one's not MMC, I'll probably do Skywars. I'm not gonna be good at it, but like it's been a little bit, so I should probably do that. I don't know, just kind of make it like an all-around. I'm not very good at Bed Wars, so that's probably never going to happen. If it is, then it wouldn't be good, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe with friends, but no one really plays, which is also part of the reason why I don't really play. Skywars anyway, not Skywars, but like Hypixel. Whoever's murder is like actually playing the game in like secret and not going for kills. You're just kind of, you know, kill every once in a while and then they, you know, they hold off for a little bit. Keep us all in suspense. Yeah, okay, interesting. So yeah, that's gonna be the video. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.